Assalamualaikum, and so topic for today's lesson is shapes and about rectangles and circles. How much space the rectangles and the circles are occupied, how we can find the boundaries of both the shapes, both the figures. So here's me Shabazz Hussain. So we are going to start today's topic, which is the revision of the area and the perimeter of certain figures. So today we are just considering the rectangles and the circles for the area and the perimeter of both the shapes. For the area is basically the surface or space occupied by any figure. For example, here are some rugs of different kind of color. So which rug is most occupied the area? Which rug is most bigger than comparatively in these rugs? So you can see that the rug B is comparatively bigger than the both of the rug A and rug C. Now moving on the rectangle. So rectangle is a figure which have two opposite parallel sides. If you say the one side is length and the opposite side is also the length, and the one side is width, the opposite side is also width. Two sides, two different side with some measurement is called the rectangle. Rectangle having two different parallel sides. So if we're going to discuss about the perimeter of the rectangle, which is 2 times length plus 2 times breadth. So the perimeter is basically the boundary, the sum of all sides of any kind of polygon. Polygon means the complete enclosed figure by 4-sided figure, 3-sided figure, 5-sided figure. If the figure having a 3 side is called triangle, if the figure having a 5 side is called pentagon, and the figure having a 4 side is called rectangle or square or trapezium or parallelogram. So the formula for the every figure for the perimeter is sum of all sides. So here we have two lengths, this one length and the opposite side is also length, and the width and the opposite side is also a width. So we can say that 2 times length plus 2 times width, or in the simplest form we can also say that 2 times length plus width is the perimeter of the rectangle. Next, moving on, the area of the rectangle is basically multiply the both the sides, length multiplied by width is called the area of the rectangle. When a four-sided figure is given, though, so you can calculate easily by multiplying both any two sides with each other, you got the area of any four-sided figure. Next, moving on, the area of rectangle where we measured in the millimeter cube and centimeters cube and meter square or kilometer square. So why we use square? Square means we have two-dimensional figure. So two-dimensional figure, when we multiply two dimensions, length or width, multiply with each other. If length is in centimeter and width is also in centimeter, so when centimeter multiply with centimeter, it becomes centimeter square. And when length is in meter or width is also in meter, or if we multiply with each other, meter multiply with meter, it becomes meter square. So there is two dimensions in the figure. When we multiply both the dimensions with each other, we got this kind of units. So in the rectangles or in the square, when we multiply both the sides, both the lengths, we got length multiply width in the square form, units in the square form. Next, moving on the example, what is the area of this rectangle? So you can see that the width of this rectangle is 4 centimeter and the length of this rectangle is 8 centimeters. So just write the formula, length multiply width, put the values 4 centimeter and 8 centimeter. Here we have centimeter multiply with centimeter becomes centimeter square, and 8 fours are 32. So you can see that when we multiply both the dimensions, this one is dimension which is we call the y dimension, and this one is dimension which we call x dimension. When we multiply both the dimensions, we got this answer. Area should be in square and the perimeter should be in simple single unit, centimeters, meters, kilometers. So when we multiply the units with each other, we got this kind of unit, centimeter square. Next is square. Square is this shape which have all the sides are equal, all the four sides are equal. So when we tell about the perimeter of the square, though, it becomes 4L. 4L means we have to add on all the four sides. We have to add on all the four sides, side 1, side 2, side 3, side 2, side 4. So each side is length L, having the value is L. So when we multiply, when we add L plus L plus L plus L, so 4 times L becomes 4L. So the perimeter is a simple definition of the perimeter is to just add on the sides of the figure, to just add on the all sides of the figure. This is called perimeter, and the area of the square is given as area is equals to length multiplied by length, which becomes L square. So next, moving on to find, this is the example to find the area of this kind of figure. So for this kind of figure, you can see that this is a two figures composite with each other, two different figures attached with each other to make one figure. So either you can break this kind of figure to break this part separate and this part separate, or either you can separate this part separate and this one is separate. So if we say that this one is a figure and this one is a B figure, so first we have to find the area of the A figure. A figure is the width is 7 centimeter and the length is 10 centimeter, so we multiply with this 70 meters square. And the figure B having width is 5 centimeter meter and length is 15 meter, so the area of B is 75 meters square. Now you can add on both the area of these, area of A and area of B. You got the final answer 145 meters square. So here if you have any problem to find these kind of figures, you have to break the total figure into 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts, and you can separately calculate the areas of each figure, and then after that you can add on all the areas of the parts of the figure, parts of A, parts of B. So you got the final answer of the total shape of the figure, area of the total shape. Next, moving on, now he gave us the question like if the total figure is like 7 centimeter and 8 centimeter, and he said that just find the area of the shaded one. So he gave us this kind of rectangle in the unshaded form. This is 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter. So you have to calculate first the whole area of the figure, 7 into 8. So first we have to calculate the area of A. Now we are going to label this one, the whole figure is A, the unshaded figure is B. Now we are going to calculate the area of A. Area of A is 7 centimeter into 8 centimeter, become 56 centimeter square. So when you calculate the whole area, now you have to calculate the unshaded area. The unshaded area is 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, which becomes 12 centimeter square. Now this is unshaded, so this is cut off from this whole figure. This is cutted part of this whole figure. This is removed part of this whole figure. So you have to subtract this one from the whole figure. The B figure subtracted from the A figure. So you got the area 56 minus 12, which is 44 centimeter square. So if you have any question like that, the figure having an unshaded figure, so you have to calculate the area of the whole figure, and then you have to subtract the unshaded area. If there is a triangle, so we can also calculate the area of the triangle, and we subtract the area of the triangle from the whole area of the figure. Next, moving on to discuss the circle. So first we have to discuss the main parts of the circle. What is circle? What is the main parts of the circle? So you can see that here is a point which is the center of the circle, O, the center of the circle, and this boundary is called, what it is called, the boundary is called the circumference. Circumference means the boundary. If you see that a cricket stadium, the rope around the pitch, around the ground, is called the circumference of the cricket ground. So this is the circumference, the boundary of the circle, which is called the circumference, and the center to the circumference distance is called radius. Center to circumference distance, this distance is anywhere around the circle. If you go from center to this direction, center to this direction, so these all directions is called the radius. From center to anywhere to the circumference is called the radius. So this is called the radius, and the total circumference to circumference distance is called the diameter. So this is called the diameter. Diameter is basically the 2 times of the radius. This is the double of the radius, and the radius is called basically the half of the diameter. So if you half the diameter, you got the radius, or if you double the radius, you got the diameter. So these are the main parts of the circle. When you are going to solve the area and the perimeter of the circle, you need these kinds of information. Then the formula for the circumference of the circle is C is equals to pi times d, where d is the diameter, and the pi, we're going to discuss what is the pi. So when you are going to calculate the circumference of the circle, so you can calculate the diameter of the circle. Now micro is thinking about that, how we can calculate the circumference of the circle. Either we have any kind of tool, either we have any kind of measuring tape to calculate this kind of circumference of the circle. So micro is thinking about how we can measure the circumference of the circle, but we can just measure the diameter or the radius of the circle with the scale, but we can't measure the circumference of the circle. So here is some special terms to calculate the circumference of the circle. So you can see that the pi, if you have a calculator like scientific calculator, so in this calculator you have the sign of pi like this, or if you don't have the pi sign, so you can just use the value 3.14 to calculate the area and the circumference of the circle. So you can also use the 22/7 for the calculating the circumference of the area of the circle. So next, moving on, if you are going to solve the problem having a diameter is 20 centimeter, he said that find the circumference of the circle. So the circumference, the formula is pi times d, where d is called the diameter. So in this figure the diameter is 20 centimeter, so you just put the value of diameter in this formula, you got the answer 62.84 up to 2 decimal places. Again, moving on, if you have a diameter is 6 centimeter, so you said that find the circumference. So circumference is, the formula is c is equals to pi times d, where d is called the diameter 6 centimeter. So just put the value of the diameter in the formula, pi times 6. Now put the values in the calculator, you got the answer, press pi and the 6, you got 18.8 up to 1 decimal places. 1 decimal place means point after point you have to write just one value of the answer. 18.8 centimeter is the circumference of this circle. Next, moving on, find the circumference of the circle. He gave us the radius now. So when he gave us the radius, how we can calculate the diameter? So you know that the diameter is the 2 times of the radius. So radius is 5, then the diameter becomes 10. 5 2s are 10. So now we apply the formula, c is equals to pi times d. So c is equals to pi times d. Now we have a diameter is 10. 3.14 into 10 becomes 31.4. When you calculate this kind of information, you got the answer 31.4 up to 1 decimal place. Next, moving on, the area of the circle. So the area of the circle is basically the area occupied by this boundary. The area occupied by this boundary. For this kind of formula, we can eliminate this circle into different rectangles or square. We can calculate these kind of rectangles and square, but we can't calculate the outer part of this here. So now micro is thinking about how we can calculate this kind of area. What is the mathematical formula for this area? So the formula is a is equals to pi r square. Pi is the same as the circumference of the circle in formula, which is 3.142 or 22 or 7, and the r is the radius. So r square into pi is called the area of the circle. Next, moving on, he said that find the area of the circle having the radius is 10 centimeter. Now you apply the formula, a is equals to pi r square. So a pi, the value of pi is 3.142 3.1416, and the radius is 10 square. 10 square is 100. When we multiply with this, we got the answer 314.16. Next, moving on, find the area of the circle, which is 4 meters square is the radius. So we just apply the formula, a is equals to pi r square. Pi is 3.144 square is 16. You got the answer 50.3 meters square. Next, moving on, the area of the circle. Now he gave us the diameter. Diameter is 14 centimeter, but we need the radius. So you know that diameter is half of the radius. So radius is half of the diameter. When you divide the whole diameter with the 2, you got the answer, which is 7. 14 divided by 2 is 7 centimeters. So half distance is 7 centimeter, full distance is 14 centimeter. Full distance is diameter, half is the radius. Now you apply the formula, a is equals to pi r square. Pi r square means 3.14 into 7 square. You got the answer 153.9 centimeters square. Allah Hafiz.